Good afternoon and happy Sunday. Have another shot for severe weather. I think a lot of this is going to be strong straight line winds, but spin up QLCS tornadoes is not off the table. In fact, I think there's a probability we're going to be under tornado watch either shortly after I post this video or before I do, depending on how quickly it gets posted. So I have our reflectivity is going to be modeled here along with temperature, so you can see just how quickly we're going to cool down because it's a pretty strong cold front. So this is right around 1 p.m. where we got some storms over central Missouri that are starting to organize and push further east. As we go towards around 3 p.m. is when they're going to start entering in the St. Louis area and St. Charles County. You can see that line kind of being right here. And we do have enough low-level shear, and plenty of it really, and a little limited on Cape, but we still have the potential for these storms to produce these spin-up tornadoes. Now, it's unlikely for them to be strong, but these storms are moving at 60 miles an hour, so if it goes over you, it's going to be quicker than you can really pay attention, quicker than you can be prepared for, so just be smart about when these storms are making their way through. By around 5 p.m. or so, I think for the most part, the heavy stuff should be pushing further east. And here we are getting, this is already at 7 p.m. We're 43 degrees. Remember, we were at like 70 degrees right before the system moved through. And you can see a lot of this back end snowfall here. Now, I don't know if we're really going to be seeing much of that. You're going to see that this model pretty quickly clears it out because moisture disappears, but there's still a chance that can stick around and maybe drop 1, possibly 2 inches of snow on the back end. I don't think that's overly likely. I think more of the snow thread is going to be to our northwest, but still something to be aware of as we get to the later hours. You can see it's showing that transition happening right around 8 to 9 p.m. But yeah, you see that snow very briefly in the St. Louis area and pretty quickly clears out. And by the time we get to 2 a.m., we're below freezing easily here in St. Louis. So we'll see just how that snow pans out. Either way, though, severe weather is definitely our threat for today, with tornado threat and mostly straight line winds. Hail still there, but going to be more small size. Don't have enough of that cooling elevated. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Be smart, be safe, and be prepared.